beautiful people. We have a great day ahead of us. So, I'm Nuru. Welcome back to the channel. First, giving honor to God and thanking God for waking us up this morning. Thanking you all for coming along on this journey and for 41 subscribers and counting. I know you have plenty to watch, but you choose to check in and see, let me see what this girl is doing today. And I appreciate you. So I tend to forget to tell you my name because maybe I think I'm talking to friends. I don't know. But welcome, welcome. So as you see, the mountain is behind me. Seaside is just steps ahead of me. So this happens to be, I want to say, my favorite place in Dieppe Bay. We are on the Cape, the eastern side. Just in front, out at the water, you'll see a reef just off the coast. And to the northeast side of where we are is where the Atlantic actually meets the Caribbean. So they actually bring tourists here so they can see where the Atlantic side, the Atlantic Ocean meets the Caribbean Sea. So, hope you enjoy this video. Stay tuned. This happens to be one of the places that sweet me so. I love it over here. These sea grapes in the summertime, they are unmatched. I'm pretty sure my grandmother's generation was down here foraging when they were younger. So we give thanks for that. It's just a beautiful place to be. But I don't stay here. I continue on down the path to the water. So let's go. And you see one of the signs of the things that I love here. I often come down here and collect sea glass. Well, that one just broke again, but here's a really pretty piece of green. It's broken, but this is, at one point it's green. I'm sorry, guys. We'll get a tripod one of these days. But here, continuing down, is Dieppe Bay, the actual bay. We're gonna go around there in a second. I could sit here, and I do sit here. No music, no phone, just me and the water, the waves crashing against the volcanic rocks that remain here. This is a black sand beach. Dieppe Bay can tout having black sand beaches surrounding us. Many people come down to this area. You'll see people fishing, but not really bathing in the water on this side. Going home with me. We have an old lobster pot. Not satisfied unless you get me. Thank you, Mother Nature. Good morning. Beautiful black sand. Due to the activity of our volcano, Mount Flyamiga. The reef. This is Dieppe Bay. This is where the fishing boats come in. Dieppe Bay was the premier fishing town of all St. Kitts. My great uncle, John Blois Brown, was actually the first person to start commercial fishing, if you could call it that, whereas he would go out on his boat with his workers and he would catch fish and supply not only the different towns and villages in St. Kitts, especially feeding us. My grandmother had all of us. That was her brother. But he also started selling to local bed and baths or hotels, restaurants. So my great uncle, my grandmother's brother, John Blois Brown, may he rest in peace, but he fed us every day. We didn't really have things like chicken. We were eating lobsters. We didn't know in other parts of the world that that was a delicacy. It was whatever he caught with those big, great, strong hands of his. That's what he fed us. So we give thanks and we honor the elders. As a young girl growing up in Dieppe Bay, this was our Sunday morning routine with our grandmother. So I guess that's why, especially on a Sunday morning, I can actually get emotional when I come down here, because I remember as a little girl, all the girls sitting around her lap. She didn't let the girls venture into the water. So at my young age, I still don't know how to swim in the ocean. But my mother wasn't here, so her responsibility, she took very seriously. So that meant we weren't going anywhere near that water. Well, we went to the water's edge. And as far as her skirt would stretch, that's about as far as she was going to allow us to go. You see what I say about the mountain and the water? Both in the same frame right now. This is where we would be as children with my grandmother. On a Sunday morning, we come down here for a quick sea bath before going up and getting ready for church. They have a pond set up because the fisheries had a shark in there for a festival. And apparently they haven't moved it. I guess they're waiting for the next festival. That was the great Golden Lemon Hotel. Arthur Lehman was the founder. He actually was one of the founders of Better Homes and Gardens magazine. He was a great interior decorator. So he was my grandmother's boss. She worked in there. And true story, you see that reef way out there? My uncle, my youngest uncle, my older brother, and some boys swam all the way out there one day. And then they got stuck on the reef because guess what? Sharks started circling the reef. So a couple of the boys swam in, ran to the hotel to my grandmother, and yeah, my uncle had to go in his fishing boat, go pluck them off the reef. And you know what happened after that. As we say in St. Kitts, lick stat to share. All fond memories. Don't mind me rambling on down memory lane this morning, guys. Sunday morning just does something even more special to me. So thanks for coming and joining in. Once again, my name is Nuru. If you're new to the channel, all 41 of us that are here, we hope to grow it and see more of the things that make this place sweet and light. This is a relatively new boardwalk that we have here that they erected for the purpose of the fishermen, but some people actually come over here and jump off and swim and such. Water's pretty clear. So guys, yeah, this is the magnificent Dieppe Bay, home to Nuru and her maternal ancestors. When I say love, this is what comes to mind. Home. guys, so that's the end of our little beach excursion this morning. Thank you for coming along. I pray that you have a sweet, a blessed, and a wonderful day. Stay sweet and always walk in light.